So in this video, I want to spend a few minutes talking about the newest Kuru Toga mechanical pencil. It's called the Uni Alpha Gel or Kuru Toga Alpha Gel Switch. So it combines a few different things that are pretty interesting and that are, I guess, nice additions to the Kuru Toga line. So first of all, it is a Kuru Toga, which means this pipe right here is able to spin the lead. As you write, the lead spins and it maintains a constant tip. It kind of will sharpen into a nice consistent tip as you write, as opposed to the thickness of the tip changing as you write, as it does often with a pencil, a mechanical pencil. Kuru Toga has a rotating mechanism, so it kind of keeps the lead to a consistent width. That's kind of the one of the big selling points of the Kuru Toga brand. So it has that. It is definitely a Kuru Toga, no question. What separates this one and what's new with this one is that it's an alpha gel. That means it has this thick gel grip. Alpha gel pens have been around like forever. They've had a few pencils, but primarily it's known as a ballpoint pen. And it's a nice thick grip. It's very soft. So the people that don't like the alpha gel don't like them because they're too soft. And this grip collects a ton of dirt and dust, anything. It'll pick up anything in your pocket or your bag. Kind of always looks messy. But the alpha gel is just a big, wide, soft grip. This one isn't quite as soft as some of the previous ones. It's not quite as wide as some of the previous ones. It's softer than, say, a Zebra Delgard GR, which is their big grip mechanical pencil, but it's not as wide as that. The other feature with this pencil that's interesting is that it has hold mode and regular mode. So regular mode is Kuru Toga mode. That's when as you write, this pipe goes in and out just by a fraction of the degree, but it does go in and out, and you could kind of feel it, and it rotates the lead. Hold mode, you get the pencil, you hold it. That's not why it's called hold mode, and you turn it. By turning the clip, what you do is you lock down this pipe, and now it no longer rotates. It no longer has that Kuru Toga tech active. Now you have a fixed pipe mechanical pencil, like basically a standard pencil. So if you want a consistent lead width, then keep it on Kuru Toga mode, and you have this little bounce. Some people find it annoying and they don't buy Kuru Togas because of that. Then if you ever want to switch over and do some just really fast writing or not think about that wobble, then you switch it over to hold mode. It just takes a second. You don't have to think about it at all. And now you have just a standard mechanical pencil with no give. And that's all there is to it. It's pretty cool. As far as sort of the basics of the pen, now that the cool new stuff is out of the way, this is a fully plastic pencil. It looks like it might be metal, like some of the barrel components look like they might be metal, but they're not. This front piece, nicely shaped, but all plastic. Obviously, you have that big rubber grip. You have the plastic barrel. I bought it in this sort of bluish, grayish, bluish. It's hard to say whatever color this is. Black up here. Plastic clip. Clip looks a little cheap. I feel like this pencil was probably maybe in the $10 range, $12 range, something like that. They could have done a nicer job with this clip. It definitely looks a little cheap. All plastic up here, and then the plastic button cover. This comes off, as you would expect. You have your eraser, and then the eraser comes off. There's no ferrule there. Eraser is not extendable, nothing like that. It's all very lightweight and plasticky. It's kind of a long throw to the clip. It's a little bit mushy. I'd say that's probably how most of the Kuru Togas are, but I've been waiting for them to improve on that a little bit. And it doesn't feel like it stops at the end. It just kind of keeps going. Even though the actuation point is like right here, you could just keep going. It's a little bit, I don't know. It's just like I feel like it could have been improved. There's this window here, and this shows off when you have just one piece of lead left. So it doesn't really do anything now, but then when you're running out of lead, you'll be able to see that there. This piece comes off, as you would expect, and you get all the nice metal hardware that you would expect in a Kuru Toga. And I'm not sure if you could take this apart. I haven't ventured really to take this apart yet, because when you twist here, you are activating the lock mechanism, the hold mechanism, they call it. So I haven't wanted to really wrench it to see what would happen. You can take this apart. You can see all the hardware is metal. And I would imagine this piece could come out, but I don't know. Haven't really played with it. There's a nice metal barrel here. And that's probably why the pencil has a nice weight to it. And also, stuff like that really does add to the cost. That's just a considerable piece of metal under there. And then this piece, just a rubber piece, 2 types of rubber. This harder piece right here, it's the same. It's not harder. It just looks a little darker. Anyway, so this slides back on there. This goes back on there. And you're good to go. I saved the materials just because I thought it was kind of cool looking. I don't know why that G is there. Maybe the G from the Kuru Toga. It's really confusing, but okay. Alpha gel switch. I don't know what the HD2 is. I can't quite recall. But if you were looking for this, you're mainly looking for Kuru Toga Alpha Gel Switch. Alpha Gel is usually spelled out when you're buying it, but if you look for Kuru Toga Switch, you should find it as well. It's primarily on sale in Japan right now, but I'm sure it'll be widely available in the US in the coming weeks. Has the Kuru Toga engine, which is the standard Kuru Toga engine. It doesn't use the advanced engine, which rotates the lead a little bit more quickly. And then for the instructions, I tried to keep this in good shape. Basically, you see it has the hold tech, which is right here. And this is just, I'm not sure exactly what it's saying, but basically saying, like, if you twist it, it's like if you keep it here, it's normal. If you keep it here, it goes into the hold mode. And then it's explaining some of that Kuru Toga tech. And then nothing else really on the feature front. Usually if there's anything notable, that it'll get called out here. The price tag is 1,000 yen. So about, I don't know, like $11 or $12. I'm not sure exactly what the exchange rate is right now. So this is the Kuru Toga, and it is the Alpha Gel. When you write with it, you definitely feel that Kuru Toga looseness, and it does its job. It actually does rotate the lead point. There's no problems with that. And then when you flip it, you lock it in hold mode, and now completely tight, no rattling, no looseness. Let's see if we can hear the difference. So here, it's in hold mode now. Now it's switching to Kuru Toga mode. Definitely some rattling there. And when you're writing quickly, you could feel a little bit of rattle, a little bit of wiggle. That's just because this piece, it's moving, the pipe is moving, and it needs some movement to do its job. So that's just inherent in the Kuru Toga, but if you don't want that, you turn it into hold mode. I'm not really sure that, I mean, it's cool, right? Like that it could be in a standard mechanical pencil and a Kuru Toga, but I'm not sure that I really needed that feature. Usually if I want a Kuru Toga, I grab a Kuru Toga. If I want a mechanical pencil, I just grab a different mechanical pencil, or grab a Delgard, which has the anti-break spring, which I like, but it doesn't have the looseness or the rattle of the Kuru Toga. I know a lot of people prefer Delgards. Some people prefer the Kuru Toga. So, it is cool if you don't want it for a few minutes for whatever the application is that you don't need it. Maybe you're just drawing more consistent lines or something like that. You're doing more of a drafting type activity, and that way you don't need it. But anyway, I'm not sure if it's just more of a quirk and cool thing, or if it's really just gonna be a great selling point. Anyway, that's the Alpha Gel Switch. Pretty cool to see some new pens and pencils coming out finally. Thanks for watching.